Vlogmas day 5. I'm so exhausted. Today is Friday and later on today we are going to go to the MoMA. So I think I'm gonna pack my laptop, go to a coffee shop nearby. There are quite a few really nice coffee shops near the MoMA, so I'm gonna definitely take advantage of it. Right now at the MoMA there's a really cool exhibition that I've been wanting to go see. I don't have any makeup on, but I kind of am ready. I'm basically wearing the same outfit like yesterday, but a little bit more strategic because yesterday it was so cold around my neck. So today I have on a cashmere turtleneck. It's white at the collar and black inside. It's from a French brand called Francis Delure. I got it secondhand from the Trieu and it's one of the warmest cashmere piece that I wear as an inner layer. I also wear it alone. I have to wear a bra, but with this I don't. Just so I feel comfortable in. And this is the Banana Republic V-neck. It's a little bit shorter than most of my chunky sweaters that I have, so that I can be able to tuck in front because I'm wearing the same Teurn Studio black pants that I wore yesterday with my new cape belt. And then I do want to stretch out my new cape boots as well, so I'm gonna wear them today walking around. Hopefully they're not too uncomfortable because they're brand new and the ankle parts are a little bit too tight around my ankles. The exhibition at the MoMA, it's called Ruth Asawa, a Retrospective. It's going on until February 7th, 2026. I still have some of these Devotion Dorado beans left, but I think it's time for me to open a new holiday blend bag. This is the holiday blend from Devotion. They gifted this to me as a part of our affiliate relationship. I have an affiliate link and you will be able to get 20% off if you purchase anything from Devotion using my link. It will be on the screen and in the description box below. The notes are milk chocolate, orange marmalade, nutmeg, mulled wine. I'm gonna turn on my fellow kettle. Also because I'm gonna go to the coffee shop later, so I'm just gonna taste test a small cup of this. Oh, I love the coffee smell. I'm gonna go get my paper filter. And then when I make my coffee in the morning, I kind of do chores in between. Like I have to put away all of these dishes that are just basically laying everywhere on any empty surfaces in my kitchen. It's so annoying. I still have to clean my stove from 2 days ago because yesterday we went out. This also comes with a little brush, so sometimes I use it to clean up the inside. Quickly clean the stove top. Now we are filling up the water all the way to the top rim of the Chemex. It's my granola that I made. Just to make up the volume loss here. And then that will fit into this bottle perfectly up to the rim. Pretty much my morning routine. Cannot wait to taste test this. And it's my morning yogurt. Now let's take a sip. Okay, even though I use my Chemex with the paper filter, I know this coffee making method is not always the best method to make certain types of beans to bring out the coffee notes fully. It's a very full body cup, very flavorful. And it leans more bitter than most Devotion coffee beans that I've tried. For example, this Devotion Dorado, a little bit easier to drink as compared to this, but I know now that it's so cold outside, having this cup of coffee in the morning would always satisfy me. I think it will be so delicious paired with milk. I cannot wait to make myself a cup of latte tomorrow with some ice. So yeah, I'm gonna go get ready and then I'll run you through a second part of the Makeup Essential series, which I started yesterday. I featured my favorite makeup brushes in yesterday's video if you missed. I just got my makeup done. I'm going to go through my favorite bronzers. I only have 8 products to talk about. Initially, I was planning to just share 5 and then I keep finding more products. In my collection, I don't have a huge selection. Let's go through the oldest bronzer that I have. This one is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I don't remember when I got this, but it's just been sitting in my makeup collection for years. It's a very old bronzer. I bought this one. I know that they come out with different shades for like skin tone, medium skin tone, and dark skin tone. But this is just the typical regular one that was very big, very viral back in the day. I don't really use this tiny mirror. The packaging feels very outdated, but the bronzer itself is great. It's a cool tone bronzer, powder bronzer. For powder bronzer, I reached for my Sephora collection number 93. three brush a lot. Pro blush brush, use it to blend out my blush and mostly my bronzers, and I've recommended so many of my friends to this one as well over the years. It's a really great brush for powder bronzer. The other powder bronzer that I have is the bronzer from Teurn. I got this one in PR. It's in the shade tan. Been reaching for it a lot. It's very pigmented. Everything Teurn makes is amazing. I really love cream bronzer. I actually bought this Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer along with this Hollywood contour wand. I really love this bronzer. I love that things that I use every day comes in a big packaging. It doesn't really dry out, which is really nice. And this is the shade 310. It's called the Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. I love the huge giant mirror. And this is the contour one. Also was viral on TikTok a few years ago. It's great. I still have a lot of it left. This is in the shade Medium Deep. Just 3 dots on the sides of my cheeks, some on my forehead, and then I also contour my nose with this. Okay, this one is not really like a traditional bronzer, but I would say it's a hack if you happen to buy a concealer or foundation or any complexion products and it ends up being a little bit too dark on your skin. You can also use it to contour or bronze your face. So it happens with this one. This is from Merit Beauty. This one I got in PR. I have a few other lighter shades that I use as like a complexion product. That means I could use it as a concealer, or I could use it, you know, as an all over the face foundation. It's a really creamy product. This one is a darker shade. It's in the shade Sienna. And so I use it to contour my nose. And then I also draw lines if I want to contour my cheeks and the sides of my forehead and my jawline. I love stick products because they're just so easy and convenient. It's a great overall product, and I don't know, I haven't really looked into Merit Beauty in the past 2 years now because I've been getting other beauty products sent over in PR, and I haven't gotten PR from Merit in quite a while, so I don't know if they have any new product. Next, let's move on to cream bronzers. I have 2 shades. One is in the shade Dark and one is in the shade Medium from Teurn. I think it's kind of messy and you really do need to force it out to get the product out, and then sometimes some of the oil comes out before the product itself. So I highly recommend if you have some sort of like a flat surface. So for example, here I have this travel size mirror from Glossier that I have. You can also use any clean mirror surface to, you know, help blend out any cream gel products first before you actually put it on your face using a brush. But ever since I got this brush in, it is the Say sculpting brush. I talked about like yesterday's video that how it's my #1 favorite sculpting brush to blend out cream liquid gel bronzer. I use this big side to blend out on the sides of my face, and then I use this smaller end to contour my nose, and I bring the color over to my lids as well. And then yeah, it's just a perfect brush. So ever since I got this brush in, I reach for cream liquid and gel bronzers a lot more. A game changer for me. I forgot to mention about this small NARS travel size bronzer, NARS Laguna. It also was an iconic, very famous for years. All of the makeup gurus, makeup artists talk about and rave about, and I'm pretty sure they also launch lighter, medium, and darker shade for different kind of skin tones. Cool tone bronzer, very good and versatile. And last but not least, this is my #1 favorite bronzer that I reach for at the moment. Ever since I got it, I have been reaching for it every single day. It comes in the same kind of packaging as their blushes. This one is from Say. It's in the shade Spritz. It's called Dew Bronze Bronzer. It has the spongy applicator, kind of like lip gloss. And then what I do usually, I use 3 dots along sides of my cheeks, 3 on the temple, some tiny dots along the sides of my nose, and then I use the Say sculpting brush to blend out. This combo has been my go-to ever since I got them. It's creamy, it's easy to blend, and I love the shade. One of the best product that I've gotten or I've tried from the brand Say, along with their brushes. So yeah, that's everything for bronzers. I don't really contour. Again, for the longest time, I would always get confused. What is contouring? What is bronzing? So contouring, it tends to lean a little bit more cool tone. So if you study art, or if you notice that in paintings, people, you know, build up the shadows and they add like darker color to bring something more to the background. Same concept. So for bronzer, you use it to kind of like make your face look like your sun-kissed, but for sculpting and contouring, it is to create shadow. Anyways, I've really got to go. I got to finish my coffee and then finish my morning yogurt plate. I'm so glad I changed it out to this cashmere sweater that is extremely warm and lightweight from Lafayette 148. instead of wearing my 100% cotton sweater from Banana Republic because I realized that it's kind of snowing a little bit. It's 30 degrees. It is cold. I also packed along my cashmere beanie. This one is from Banana Republic. I got on sale I think last year. I kind of go with the camel tan theme today. And then this is just like a windbreaker nylon trench. I made it to uptown. I'm gonna stop by an art gallery nearby. It's called Carpenter's Workshop Gallery. To peek at what they have. Wow, that's Central Park. Down here is Fifth Ave. Just got done at the Watch House coffee shop. It was pretty productive. This time they didn't kick me out after 90 minutes. I think it's because it's too cold outside. I'm just a block away from the MoMA. Gonna walk over to Fifth Ave. It's so busy. Look at the lights. Regretting not wearing my work coat today. Here's a quick snack. I got a mix of all of the nuts. The stand by my Fifth Ave.